What's cracking? It's my very first top 10 list. Let's get it. Okay, so top 10 lists are a part of everyone's lives, but even though I've been in around music my whole entire life, I've never actually sat down and made one of my own. And I found the list surprising, to say the least. All right, a little background. I'm from Compton, California, and grew up around the same time as Snoop and them, right? My tastes lean very West Coast. I've been around hip hop since its inception, from the Sugar Hill Gang and Grandmaster Flash, all the way through Dougie and Slick Rick. I kept it pushing through the Daisy Age, all the way into the Young Money era. I have seen it all. I saw along the way as corporate interests began to manipulate this art form and use it against us. And I'm still here, watching and listening to it, a true student of the art. All right, my criteria for hip hop comes down to this: beats and rhymes, always. All right, let's get it. So the first problem I had trying to do this top 10 list was this. As I go further and further down the list, there are more MCs that I like. So it was kind of hard to do a top 10. We'll call this my top 9. I got 3 MCs tied for the 10 slot. E40, The Game, and Method Man. Although I have trouble with whole albums from these guys, they always have 3 or 4 serious bangers on each project. I'm never disappointed with a purchase, and when they drop, I'm checking for them. Hell, E40 even has his own damn language. What? Andre 3000. The only MC I can think of who's never been dissed, and that says a lot. His tone and his southern drawl grab your ear and makes you want to listen to whatever he's saying. His content is substantive, not content with being southern playalistic. He went on to explore the love below. He and his partner Big Boy are arguably the best rap duo ever next to Run DMC, and he's definitely left his mark on the genre. LL Cool J. The song I Need Love, single-handedly in my opinion, is what brought forth all the different iterations of hip-hop that followed. That song expanded hip-hop consciousness and brought it to a whole new level. And LL is a tried and true battle MC. He'll mix it up on the mic. Play Mama Said Knock You Out and watch the reaction. He don't need a gun, he's got skills. And the sheer longevity of his career. He could still drop a banger on us. Heavy D. R.I.P. and gone too soon, quite possibly the single most underrated MC of all time. He made being big sexy. He was banging back from when the overweight lover was in the house up till we had to figure out what to do with the love we found. This was the biggest surprise on my list. I just saw his Sprite commercial and my head still bobbed.
I like the Sprite in you.
Wonderly, I like the Sprite. I am Heavy D and I'm very particular. Others may try, but Sprite is pickier. Lyman has the twist of unexpectedness, the one you can't resist. Number 1 on my list. There's a lot of wannabes running around town. Some say they're up when they ain't even down. Remember, I am Heavy D and the boys of my crew, and we like Sprite in you.
I like the Sprite in you.
Oh, and if you've never heard his reggae joint, do yourself a favor. Yeah, Heavy D. Kanye West. Kanye busted, just flat out. Those first 2 albums are classics. And then he got started making music. Hate him or love him, Ye does what Ye does, and there is no one like him. I'm not as impressed with his recent work, but he's still got gas in the tank. After all, he is Ye, and he definitely changed the game. Snoop Dogg. What street I have in me, Snoop speaks directly to it. I can relate to the things he says. I've been where he's been. I've seen what he's seen. I know dudes like the dudes he knows, you know what I'm saying? Listening to him is like having a conversation with the homie, and he's managed to stay relevant where many of his contemporaries didn't. Lauryn Hill. Top 10 lists rarely seem to feature female MCs. I wonder why. If someone wanted to know what hip hop was, this is the album I would give them. It's perfect. She showcases every aspect of the art form, From bravado to melody, all with grace and femininity. No one could touch Lauren. She's definitely in my top 10. DJ Quick. Whereas Snoop spoke to my inner gangsta, Quick spoke to my inner hustler. As far as character goes, I was probably a lot more like Quick than I was Snoop, being a musician myself. But those kind of niggas know each other. And Quick's production, are you kidding me? This guy's a musician. He just happens to make hip-hop music. Tupac Shakur. He beats any MC hands down by just the wide range of topics he was able to successfully address. He can make you laugh, cry, and want to kill somebody all on the same track. He pushed his words through his diaphragm and made you feel everything. And things he said back then are still relevant today. Tupac. He makes my top 10. Ice Cube. My personal favorite. He makes any top 10 list I got. Lyrics, beats, depth, storytelling, and he's got a conscience. This guy does it all. He was even writing for Eazy-E back when NWA changed the game. He left that group at the height of its success, and neither were ever the same again. Ice Cube is my all-time favorite MC. Alright, so these are my all-time favorite MCs based on their full bodies of work. I noticed a common theme through the MCs that I like is somehow or another, each of them sort of changed the game. I like game changers. How does my list compare to yours? Let me know in the comment section. For y'all that are woke, hit me up on daddyflirt.com so we could, get into the good stuff on part 2, all right? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Late.
Friends. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. I know you like this record.